Hello my dear students, let us start our today's class with solution of assignment 6. Now first question, equations of motion can be used for a body having, and the correct option is option C, that is uniform acceleration. Next question number 2, 4 cars A, B, C and D are moving on a level road. Their distance versus time graphs are shown in figure. Choose the correct statement, and here the correct statement is option B, that is car B is the slowest. And last one, question number 3, find the displacement of the body in first 10 seconds in the following graph. Here see, the graph is velocity versus time graph. So if you want to measure the distance traveled by a moving body in particular duration of time, so you have to draw perpendicular from the point from time axis, which is your final time. See here, final time means time duration is 10 seconds. So from x axis you have to choose the point denoting 10 second. Here 10 second is point C. So from point C you have to draw a perpendicular on the VT graph. So the perpendicular here is CB. Now displacement will be the area under this AB graph. Clear? So if you want to measure displacement of the body from VT graph, you have to measure the area under that graph. Clear? So as final time is C, time t equals to 10. So from 10 you have to draw perpendicular, then you have to measure the area. Here area is area of the rectangle OABC. Clear? So area under AB graph is the area of rectangle OABC, that is width into breadth, that is OA into OC. Here OA is given the velocity that which is constant here, that is 15 meter per second, and time OC equals to 10 second. So area is 15 into 10, that is 150 meter. Clear? Now see, I want to discuss one more problem related to this same graph. If from the same graph, if I asked you that find out the acceleration, what will be the acceleration? You just measure it. Now see, we know acceleration is change in velocity by time. Now see, from the graph we can see it is a constant velocity, means velocity is not changing here. Therefore, change in velocity is equals to 0. So, acceleration A will be also 0 by 10, that is 0. So, no acceleration. Now, today we will discuss different type of numericals related to equation of motions from your NCERT book. Now, first question, this is in your NCERT book, page number 109. And question number 1, see, a bus starting from rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square for 2 minutes. Find option A, the speed acquired, and B, the distance traveled. Now see here, given initial velocity u equals to 0. Why? See the first line, a bus starting from rest. Rest means initially the bus is at initial velocity 0, u equals to 0, and given uniform acceleration a equals to 0.1 meter per second square. Time taken t is equals to 2 minutes. See here, time is given in minutes, so you have to convert it into seconds. So multiply by 60 and the time is 120 seconds. Now let us start the solution of option A. So speed acquired, that is final velocity v we have to measure here. We will use first equation of motion to derive the final velocity. And we know first equation of motion is v equals to u plus at. Now just substitute the value of u and a here. U is 0 and a is 0.1. So we will get 12 meter per second. Clear? Now the next calculation for B. To derive the distance traveled during this time, we will use second equation of motion. S equals to ut plus half of a t square. Now see, again you substitute u. U is 0, so u into t will be 0 and a is 0.1 and time t is 120 seconds, so 120 square. Therefore, just calculate it. S will be 720 meter. Now to derive this distance traveled by the bus during this time, you also can use the third equation of motion. V square equals to u square plus 2as. Then also you just substitute, you can substitute u equals to 0 and 2 into a, in place of a you can substitute 0.1. From there also you can get the value of displacement as, and u v will be here 12 meter per second. You just derived it. So you can use third equation of motion also, and you will get the same value of displacement. Okay. Now next problem from your NCERT book, page number 110 and question number 2. A train is traveling at a speed of 90 km per hour. Brakes are applied so as to produce a uniform acceleration of minus 0.5 meter per second square. Find how far the train will go before it is brought to rest. Now see here given initial velocity u equals to 90 km per hour. See, unit is kilometer per hour, so you have to convert it into meter per second. That's why just multiply by 5 by 18. What we will get is 25 meter per second. Now uniform acceleration A is minus 0.5 meter per second square. So see the sign of acceleration. A is minus 0.5. Means it is negative acceleration as brakes are applied here. Clear? So from the value we can decide it is a negative acceleration. Okay, but while we will use the equation of motion, there we will use the positive sign of A and just we will substitute its value with negative sign. Clear? If we use the term retardation, then acceleration we will write plus 0.5. But in equation, then we have to write with it negative sign. Clear? Next, we have to find out the distance traveled here, that is S. Now, we will use the third equation of motions here, and v square equals to u square plus 2as. See, final velocity as the train comes to at rest. So, final velocity here v equals to 0. And u square will be 25 square plus 2 into minus 0.5 into s. Okay. So 0 equals to 625 minus s. And therefore s is equal to 625 meter. Means the distance traveled by the train before it come to rest will be 625 meter. Now see, distance time relation, there is one more relation, that is second equation motion, that is s equals to ut plus half of at square. So you can think why we are not using this second equation of motion. We know the initial, see here we know the initial velocity u, we know the acceleration also, but we don't know the time taken by the train to come at rest. Clear? So that's why for this calculation we are not using second equation of motion. Always you just write three equation of motion and you just compare each term which are given for your numerical, and from there you have to take the decision which equation you have to apply. Clear? Now I am giving one classwork for you, that is also from NCERT book, page number 110, question number 4. A racing car has a uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. What distance will it cover in 10 seconds after start? Clear? So what are the given informations here? The car is moving with uniform acceleration, that is a equals to 4 meter per second square, and time taken t is equals to 10 seconds. Now see, you have to measure the distance covered by the car, means s you have to measure. Now what is the other informations given in this numerical? See here the last line, what distance will it cover in 10 seconds after start, means the cars start from rest. Here you have to consider the initial velocity, that is u equals to 0. Clear? So solve this problem also and submit this with your assignment. Okay. Next we will solve another numerical. This is also from NCERT book, page number 110, question number 3. A trolley while going down an inclined plane has an acceleration of 2 meter per second square. What will be its velocity 3 seconds after the start? See, here given initial u equals to 0. As see here also 3 seconds after the start, means initial velocity u equals to 0. Clear? Uniform acceleration a is 2 meter per second square. Time taken t is equals to 3 seconds. And we have to measure the final velocity here. That is v is what? For that we will use first equation of motion here. And that is v equals to u plus at. Just substitute the value of u and a and t or everything. That is u equals to 0. Acceleration a equals to 2. And time t is equals to 3. So final velocity v equals to 6 meter per second. Clear? Now let us discuss another numerical from your NCERT book, page number 110, and the question number is 5. A stone is thrown in a vertically upward direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. If the acceleration of the stone during its motion is 10 meter per second square in the downward direction, what will be the height attained by the stone and how much time will it taken to reach there? See here, see the picture. From ground a stone is thrown vertically upward, means initial velocity u is along the upward direction from the ground level, but the acceleration is acting downward towards the due to gravity. Clear? So here u is upward, that if we consider as positive direction, and acceleration will be downward, so acceleration a will be negative. Here velocity and acceleration all are vector terms, so for this particular numerical we have to consider their direction with positive, u with positive sign and acceleration with negative sign. Clear? Now see, the initial velocity u is given here 5 meter per second and uniform acceleration a will be therefore minus 10 meter per second square. We have to calculate the maximum height attained by the stone, that is h, and time taken also, and final velocity also. Clear? So see here, first, to calculate the height attained by the stone, we will use third equation of motion, that is v square equals to u square plus 2as. Here final, while the maximum, while the stone will achieve the maximum height, at that moment it will come to rest, means for a fraction of second it will be at rest, again it will come down, but at the moment for maximum height the final velocity will be 0. Okay, so here for maximum height attained by the stone, the final velocity v you have to consider as 0. Okay, and u is given here 5, so 0 equals to 5 square plus 2 into a, that is minus 10 into h. Okay, this displacement you can substitute with h. At here height we are considering, same thing you can write s also. Now I am using the term h, at we are measuring the height. Therefore just calculate all the terms. Height will be 1.25 meter. Clear? Now next we have to calculate the time taken by the stone to achieve this height. So for this calculation, see, the final velocity v is 0 and time we have to calculate. We know initial velocity, acceleration. So we will use first equation of motion, that is v equals to u plus at. Okay. So just substitute v equals to 0, u equals to 5 and a equals to minus 10. And time will be therefore 5 by 10, that is 0.5 second. Now that's all for today's class. Assignment will be given. You just solve them, submit on time, and don't hesitate to clarify your doubt during the hour. You can call me or you can text me also. Thank you, my dear students.